Hey Nash, what should we make?
Let's take a Big Mac and make it apologize for all the other Big Macs.
All right, let's make a healthy-ish Big Mac burger bowl. Welcome back to Chaos Kitchen, where sometimes we like to see if we can make our ridiculous dishes also healthy, or healthier, or healthy-ish. And that's what we're gonna do today. We've made a ton of burgers, but if you have that craving for burgers and fries, how can we make that a little healthier? So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a Big Mac-ish burger bowl. It's gonna have all the stuff from the burger, plus fries. I think it should be good and healthy without sacrificing flavor. So that's the plan, and without further ado, let's go. So I wanted to get like a French fry element in there. So instead of deep fried French fries, we're just gonna do roasted potatoes because they're quite delicious. I'm going with these little baby Dutch Gold, whatever. They're like little tiny Yukons, but you can use whatever you want. Dice up a russet, dice it however you want. For these bigger ones, I'm just gonna cut them into probably like 8 pieces. So I want like well, is that good? I feel like that's kind of good. Do you want it smaller than that? I'm just gonna quarter all of them. We'll do that, and then we'll just get all these guys quartered. And I want kind of a different mixture of sizes because then they're gonna cook it a little bit differently and have a little bit different textures. But you do whatever you want to do. If you want an even dice, go for it. Meanwhile, you want to preheat your oven to 400. And this way you should get that French fry taste without all the fat and extra calories from actual French fries. Is it going to be exactly the same? No. But is trying to make something healthy ever exactly the same? Usually not. But the idea is to get a lot of that flavor and that taste to fill that craving while eating better food and slightly less calories or less unhealthy stuff. Could you do rice or some other starch? If that's what you wanted, absolutely. You do you. And the other cool thing about this recipe is the way we're gonna make it, you're gonna have a bunch of leftovers. So this would be awesome for meal prep or having leftover, potatoes and beef for something else. And with these in a bowl, we're gonna add a little bit of neutral oil. I'm going with avocado. You want something high heat. Just gonna give these a quick toss to get them all covered in that avocado oil. Make sure and drop a few, because that's cool. Then we're gonna get these guys seasoned with a little bit of kosher salt, some black pepper, a little garlic powder, and some smoked paprika. Give these a little bit of a toss. And we wanna transfer these guys to a sheet pan, spread them out so they're one layer thick. It's not that you don't want to touch, you just want them to have some room. Then we wanna take these guys and put them in the oven and bake for probably 20 to 30 minutes. You're gonna wanna check them halfway through and probably move them around, flip them, do all that fun stuff. So off we go. Now we are going to make a healthier version of our Big Mac sauce or burger sauce, whatever you're gonna call it. So we're gonna go in with about 5 or 6 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. And then if you don't love the taste of Greek yogurt, but it's healthier, you can cut that with mayonnaise. You can either do 3 parts Greek yogurt to 1 part mayo, or you can do a half and half, whatever works for you. But either way, I throw in some of that Greek yogurt in there. You're getting the health benefits from that. And then add a little mayo and it still tastes good. So then to that, we're gonna add about 3 tablespoons of ketchup, about 2 teaspoons of mustard, about a teaspoon of pickle juice. And normally I would do pickle relish in here, but I wanna be able to squirt this out of one of those squeeze bottle things, so I'm gonna leave that out so it's not chunky. But you go ahead and do that. I'm gonna do a pinch of salt, a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and a little bit of smoked paprika. Then we just get this guy all mixed up. Tastes pretty good. And I'm just transferring this guy to my little squeeze bottle here. It's actually going better than I expected. Whoops. And I spoke too soon. Now it's messy. And there we have our squeezable, squirtable burger sauce. Set that aside. And we just want to cut up some cherry tomatoes. And we're going to cut up some pickles. You could dice these. I'm just going to sort of rough chop them and set those aside. And here's our little roasted potatoes. This is after 30 minutes. At this size, I would say they're probably done at 20, but I wanted to bring them to 30 because I like this little extra golden brown crispiness. You could probably take them to 40 minutes if you like them extra, extra crispy. That's up to you. But for now, we set these aside and move on. Then to a hot pan on medium heat, a little bit of oil in there. I'm using avocado, but whatever neutral oil you want should work just fine. Then we throw in a pound of lean ground beef. This is 93.7, so less fat, less calories. And we just get this broken up. If you want grilled onions in your burger bowl, you could grill those or caramelize those all by themselves. Or like we've done many, many times, you could cook those in with the beef. I would probably put the onions in first, let them get nice and softened, then throw in the beef and cook them all together. And it's a nice little product you get there. Since we're kind of sticking with like a Big Mac sort of theme, we're just gonna put in some raw onions at the end when we make the bowl. Get your beef cooking. Make sure you have enough oil in there because this is gonna be a lot drier than like an 80-20, and you don't want it to like get all stuck to the pan and whatnot, but just get this cooking. Then once your beef is starting to cook, we hit it with a little bit of salt, some fresh cracked pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and some smoked paprika. But you know what? These are just seasonings I like. Use whatever you want. And just to make our beef beefier, we're gonna add a little bit of pixie dust. You can leave it out if you don't want it. Get this all stirred in. Get that beef nice and seasoned. Once your beef is all cooked, then you got two choices. You could add some cheese in now, but I'm gonna meal prep this, so I'm not gonna use it all for the bowl we're about to make. So I don't want it to be just a globular, messy, melty, hardened cheese mess. So we're gonna add the cheese when we make the bowl, but if you want your cheese more melty, you can add it now. Up to you. So we kill the heat and set that aside. And to build our bowl, let's put in some of those potatoes as a nice base, followed by some of our beef here. Still nice and hot. Then we'll add some grated cheese, but you could do like slices of American cheese. It's up to you. You could use reduced fat cheese if you want. I'm not a fan, but you do you, boo. And then some shredders, some of our tomatoes, pickles.
I love pickles.
And some diced onions on there. Nash, you're making a racket.
I'll stop if you give me some cheese.
Don't forget to pay the cheese tax. Oh, you spilled it all over the floor, dude. Then we'll hit it with our burger sauce. And then you'd probably want to stir this up before eating it, but it looks so pretty, we have to leave it as is for now. And there we have our healthy-ish, healthier Big Mac burger bowl. And it's time for a bite. Cheers. It definitely hits on all cylinders of that burger and fry craving. Is it exactly the same? No, but you got all the flavor. You got the beef, the cheese, the veggies, I guess that helps. And then the crispy potatoes definitely give you that French fry taste. It's really, really good. And if you do the math, the macros aren't bad. With the lean beef, you cut like 40% of the calories out. We cut about half the calories with the roast potatoes versus French fries. Plus we cut a bunch of calories out of the sauce by using some of that Greek yogurt and added some protein. And then you take out the bun, you're looking at definitely crushing that burger and fry craving for less than half the calories. Out of 10. So go make it, because it's definitely worth it. This is good. So if you're trying to lose weight or just trying to be a little healthier, is this like the healthiest thing you could eat? No, but it'll crush the craving in a much healthier way. And hey, that's what I think. But let's see what Nash thinks. Hey bud, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Apparently cows have regional accents. Somewhere out there's a southern cow saying moo, y'all.
Well, check it out. We made a healthy-ish or healthier Big Mac burger bowl. And of course we made a dog-friendly version just for you. Well, here you go. What do you think?
That's ridiculous. It tastes like a Big Mac cleaned up its life without losing its personality.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
Taking care of yourself is one of the few investments that pays you back every single day.
Nash approves, I approve. Another great chaos dish that also happens to be healthy. A great way to keep the delicious in a diet without being overly unhealthy. Go make it. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you all. If you enjoyed the video, go hit the like button. And hey, if you want to see more of our cool, awesome, delicious, sometimes crazy videos, go check them out somewhere over here. And just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. Until next time, be good and peace.